Hey, how's it going? It's the Wellness Matt. My name is Matt McClure, and if you don't know me, you're in for a treat, maybe. I don't know, it's all up to you. So, this video is about eating healthy while staying cheap. So, eating healthy the cheap way. I know a lot of people are on budgets, especially right now if you're watching this. Um, it's 2011 and the economy kind of blows. So, that might be an understatement. It might be blow worse than kind of. It's not really good for a lot of people. So people need ways of, saving money while they're, eating good food at the same time. So that might be you, or you just might want to just trim down your budget, your food budget a little bit. So here are some tips that I think are, pretty beneficial. I think first one is probably shopping for deals, and that might seem like a little common sense, but you can be a coupon clipper. That's a good idea if you want to save some money. In addition, there's some online kind of coupon businesses these days like Living Social or Groupon. So I would suggest being a member of those, and they'll throw little deals at you for whether even be eating out at restaurants or even deals. For example, I know Whole Foods recently did one with Living Social, and it was a huge hit. Like basically you could get $20 worth of goods for $10. So that's pretty cool. So just look for those little things like that. Another one is buying in bulk, going to Sam's Club or Costco or something. That would be a good idea. Getting bulk items, or even places where you can go and you measure out everything. It's buying in bulk, but like Whole Foods, Central Market, and other places have little areas where even like a lot of other grocery stores that aren't so upscale have little areas where you can basically go and I forgot what they're called exactly, but you have the bins and you might find ground coffee there, you might find granola, all kinds of things, like just tons, and you basically measure it out yourself. A lot of the times in these little bulk sections like that, you can find really good deals for things. One good snack I suggest is sunflower seeds. They're super cheap, and they're a great snack between meals, and they're really healthy for you. So I always snack on sunflower seeds between meals. It gives a good fat, gives you good energy, and it's great. Or another one that's really cheap, really good source of protein is dehydrated dehydrated and texturized vegetable protein. That came out so weird. I know I use that a lot because I'm a vegetarian, and that helps me get a really cheap source of protein. I mean, you can get for like $4, you can get ridiculous amounts of protein from that. I mean, I would say it's cheaper than meat, and meat's pretty expensive, by the way. So there's just a few options right there. Another thing, smaller portion sizes. That's pretty key when it comes to eating healthy cheap. We tend to overeat as is. So whether you're at a restaurant or eating a meal, eat less. You'll save money in the process. And that also means you'll cut out some of the, foods maybe you don't need. Stop buying some of the excess carbohydrate meals that you're probably eating, because one, they make you tired a lot of the time, and they make you gain body fat. So you want to minimize that by all means, and it'll be cheaper on your diet as well as your grocery list and everything. Let me think. It's eat at home. Eat at home instead of a restaurant. I kind of mentioned that, but that's so key. If you want the restaurant experience, you're on a budget, why don't you invite friends over? Or, just have a good time with, maybe invite yourself over to friends. Just throw a party at your place, man. I don't know, but do that, and that's a great way. You can all pitch in for the meal and have a good time. It'd be a lot cheaper and be a lot of fun if you need that social atmosphere like a restaurant would offer. So throw a little dinner party. What else we got here? I think it's good to have go-to meals that you go to often that are pretty cheap. Because we all have habits, and you want like a staple meal that you have on a consistent basis that has that, but is also, I think, good with nutrition. I think we don't want to skip ourselves too much on vitamins and minerals, and I know produce can be really expensive, but there's like meal replacement smoothies out there that are packed full of live nutrition, and they're really good for you to to eat, and they're cheap as well. So they're fast, easy, cheap, healthy. You can't go wrong with something like that. Meal replacement smoothie. Look into that. What else? You could start a garden. You start a garden. I think that's a great idea if you want to save money on fruits and veggies in particular. Start a garden. It doesn't cost too much to water a garden. It takes a little bit of time, but it can be very much worthwhile if you have the space to do so. Or even just start growing a few things. It just doesn't have to be a crazy garden. It could be a few essential veggies that you might be eating. Another one is don't let your food ever expire. Too often we get fresh produce, and if you don't eat it right away, it goes bad. So, if you're going to buy produce, don't think in terms of buying it for a 3-week period. Think in terms like you're buying produce for the week, and then be selective about what you do buy. I would say buy organic, but that's more expensive. So when you do make more money, you can buy organic. Also, by the way, if you need to make more money, it sounds weird that I'm offering this within this about cheap foods and stuff, but I do actually have something for you, and I'll put it on the link underneath this video, and just a way of making money online. Clearly, I'm making videos and stuff. I actually make money online making videos and blog posts and things of the sort. There's a lot of ways to do that. If you want some more info on that, I do like to help people with that kind of information. I'm all about wellness, and I think part of it is our lifestyle and the amount of money we have. So if you want more of that kind of freedom and whatnot, look below. I know it's kind of a little weird to put that in the video, but it seemed right. It seemed congruent and fluid with what I was talking about. So I'm going to do it. There's my little video pitch. What else we got here? I think that's all I can think of. That's the main thing. Those are my main suggestions at the moment. I might come up with something ingenious, but I highly doubt it at the moment. I feel that's it. So try some of these guidelines. They can be really helpful. And actually, if you can think of any that I didn't mention, put it in a comment down below. That'd be awesome. I would love it if you put a comment down below and, gave me some insight, and clearly anybody else who gets value from this video. So thanks a lot for your participation. And, check out my blog, thewellnessmat.com. I'm all about helping people with their wellness and, really living the life that people really want to live. Something exciting, something that's filled with purpose, and, that really just makes you, I'm so glad to wake up in the morning, Anyway, hope you have a great day. I'll chat with you soon.